space. We have to maintain it.
Exactly.
We have to maintain the space we have.
Staking new claim and, yeah, just figuring out what the other person is trying to do.
And, of course, because with more time comes what's Coffee going to pull up from the produce stand? What's that fresh Indiana soil going to look up from the turnip farm, huh?
Yeah, South Bend, you know, we're famous for like laser swords coming out of the ground, little like elf men.
Little elf men.
What is Mr. Saturn?
Oh my
alien?
goodness! I got shield broken by Mr. Saturn like 2 weeks ago.
It would be cool to see a Peach Puff matchup get a Mr. Saturn, because shield break infamously kills Puff.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we'll speak that into existence a little.
Hopefully we see that. That's such a cool thing that you almost never see.
I know, yeah. Spice it up a little bit for us, Coffee.
Exactly. She can't pull off a home run bat, right?
No,
I think it's just
sword,
beam sword, bomb,
and
Mr. Saturn.
Mr. Saturn. I think those are the 3 unique items.
Okay. I don't know why I thought she could pull up a home run bat.
I don't think so. Either that or I've just never seen it.
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And I don't know why I thought it was possible.
It's like we will not be going to Battlefield.
Fountain of Dreams, yeah, this is a kind of a normal start for these characters.
Sure.
Battlefield's a weird stage in that I don't really think it favors either of them. Because obviously, you know, it favors the non-spacey and most spacey matchups because they can't ride the wall anymore.
Yes.
But neither of them are, you know,
reliant on something like
yeah.
that, right?
If either of them are down there, they're probably not coming back.
Yeah.
But you'll see Michael kind of maintaining center stage, and Coffee's okay to just go up and around and just play around this. Yeah. Now Coffee's kind of going in, but then kind of knowing when, like, okay, that back air's, you know, the back air calls for thee.
Yeah. This is a matchup that I feel like, even though both of these characters kind of like to trade is scary for both characters.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like, it's a really weird double-edged sword.
Oh, that's
a stitch!
Oh, and it's gone.
Well, got a stock off of it.
You got the stock off of
as
it. You
as
can't be
get.
mad. I don't think either player really knew what the stitch was.
No.
And a lot of people play different when they see that stitch face.
Absolutely. But since it was kind of just like locked, loaded, and fired, it had a very short-lived time.
I don't think I've ever seen Puff's throw animation. Oh.
Wow.
A really good punish.
And a warning to Coffee now, maybe don't down.
Hey, yo, we got a beam sword?
What the hell? And it's still there. It's chilling.
Mark, is that you?
Michael's got it. That is crazy. Coffee getting some crazy luck right now. I don't think it's all that desirable in the matchup, but like,
you know,
pretty cool.
Something's in the soil here, all right? Y'all got something in here, some kind of fertilizer.
It's because all the crackheads piss on the ground all the time.
Another beam sword?
No, I think it's the same one. I think it was chilling.
Just chill it there. I saw another one and I was like, what?
Yeah, I guess you've spoken into existence, but it doesn't really have to do with the time because it's only been 2 minutes and we've seen a stitch and a beam sword. Pretty incredible stuff. Nice nares.
Coffee doing a really good job of making this, you know, very notable losing matchup look pretty good for Peach. I will say I was a little disappointed with the rest punish being down smash.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a little more creativity there, but I also don't have the knowledge to know what the creativity would be.
Honestly, your best bet's like up throw a turn up into nair maybe,
yeah,
forward air, but you don't have much. You really don't. Honestly, maybe just take a forward air for the damage. You know, you're in top 8. You gotta know the Jigglypuff's holding up.
Yeah, I know Jigglypuff is light, but that seemed like bad DI on that last aerial.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think Michael should have died at 85.
Yeah, even on this stage.
Yeah.
Oh, I think if you're Coffee, you gotta hold it out because you gotta know Michael's on those last few jumps. And oh my goodness, holding down.
37%.
That's big in this matchup.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, he's at 61 already.
Oh, that'll do it? No.
Very close. Really doing a great job with these turnips.
Yeah, you know.
My goodness. Oh wow, Michael living.
I wonder if we'll see a dot eyes or something similar to finish off that.
Right, yeah.
Honestly, just with, volley, that'll do it.
Yeah, the forward throw, take care
Just
of
the little slat. I do love how she lines that up.
that. Absolutely.
One of the most simplistic grabs in the game, I'll say it.
Oh, yeah. Just playing T-ball with that shit.
Yeah. Hey, hold still for a second. Back! Game
More of
2,
the same.
I don't know where Puff likes in this stage. In the stages, I think the bigger stages favor Puff.
Yeah,
But
we've kind of seen that Michael has been liking Battlefield, right?
maybe that's just it. Maybe Michael's, big fan of Battlefield.
Yeah, we saw it against Blue 3 games in a row, despite the result. It was Battlefield the whole way. So now Michael's counterpick Battlefield. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah. Maybe it is good in this stage. Like I said, I should have, honestly, once I realized there was a Peach player in top 8, I rode a Peach player down here. I should have asked her.
Right.
My bad, Cloud. She plays Daisy, too. I should have known.
Wow.
What are the odds of it?
Okay, all right. I think I saw the double jump come out right at the end there, actually, from Coffee. But back to
Gets
stage.
it back. One thing I think people need to be doing a little bit better, just like as a whole against Puff, start counting the jumps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can learn a lot. And, obviously, Puff doesn't have to land too often.
Right.
But Puff's got to land.
Gotta land sometime.
Oh, what a good ledge grab.
Long Zach. Almost like a ramen noodles type.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I should have gotten a coffee. Speaking of.
Yeah.
It's a little chilly. They're not even trying to sell sweatshirts here. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm glad I actually dressed how I did, regardless of the weather.
I was going to say, I'm wearing capris and a V-neck.
That's tough.
If you haven't seen is that camera on?
No.
Okay, so we don't have a commentary cam. That's
it was
fine.
gonna be, and then Danny said, I didn't figure it out, and he left. So
That's fair. Honestly, I just think the webcam's a little better.
Yeah.
But, hindsight's 2020. I'm a really big fan of, actually, you know what, we'll do our thanks for Z later. Let's focus on the match a little bit more right now.
Yeah.
I don't like the second down smash. I think but
wow, the extension with the up air. But yeah, I agree. I think maybe a little lazy.
I'll call it ambitious.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh, the frying pan. I wish this was like an ultimate where you could choose which one you got.
Yeah.
But
would be cool, but I kind of like the whole cyclical element of it, right?
it's not cyclical.
Is it not?
No, it's
Oh,
random.
shoot. So it's, what is it, tennis racket, frying pan, golf club?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's always the one that would be the worst in any situation.
In that situation,
for me.
yeah. And now we're really going to fall asleep.
No,
not because
I'm
of the
staying
game.
up. I'm staying up.
Just because
the lights went out in the
on us.
venue. Sorry. This is not a statement on our feelings on the matchup.
I'm actually enjoying this match.
Yeah, this has been a really fun match to watch.
Yeah, because again, like we talked about, there's just a different element that is brought to the table with these floaty,
It's a lot.
campy characters.
Yeah, I don't even want to say campy again, but you're seeing situations in how these two are trying to take space
It's
and cut each other off. And how do you cut someone off who's got the air?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
It's very tough.
Much more nuanced situations happening here than you would see in Foxmouth,
Oh yeah. Well, we talked about Puff got to land. Those two got to land a lot faster.
Yeah. A lot more ground time. It's also why the whole airtime limit debate thing just doesn't make a ton of sense. Because matchups like this, I mean, you're gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, gets the weak into the strong. Classic Jigglypuff conversion.
Crowd cheering Jigglypuff, cheering Michael in, seeing the last. Oh. Peach kind of the queen of trades, and Puff doesn't really have a shine equivalent or anything. Maybe a Nair is a get off me, but nothing that's going to be fast enough to contest the Peach Nair.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I think I almost think it's like the you have to back air as Puff and just space it out. Like
Just use it
like
just
Ashika's going to space out forward airs.
Yeah.
And there he is, Mr. Saturn, my goat.
Wow.
There he goes.
We are seeing some crazy stuff getting put out of the ground here, though.
Oh yeah. What's in y'all's ground out here? Check the water.
Capital One, what's in your wallet? Peach just pulling out
City is South Bend on the phone. We got to talk about this.
I'll talk to him.
Oh, and just barely not killing. Such
Pretty
a cool
insane.
combo.
That's kind of what I was talking about earlier, though. I mean, Michael died at, like, after getting hit was at 85, right? But then when you see when he cleans up that DI, it is a slightly different stage. We live a lot longer. But they do clean up that stock, and now Coffee's got a sizable lead.
In this matchup especially, you've got to make, stay alive and wear Michael down a little bit, try and build up a little bit of percent.
Yeah. Michael has managed to really rack it up before, Coffee can really hit him on this stock.
Oh, that was such a good follow. We'll see if he can keep it up. Oh my goodness, still alive.
Great DI from Coffee. Yeah,
Up air, and that'll do it.
Back to one stock. Now this game, a little bit longer. They've got that 6-minute thing going on, but it's really been a lot of like Cold War style shit.
Is that a stitch?
It is. We've got a stitch on the screen.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually so tense. If you're Michael, it almost feels like you need to get a rest set up.
There it goes.
Oh my gosh, the stitch comes in clutch. Coffee hesitating so much and then like picking his spot so perfectly with that stitch face.
He said, I got one shot, one opportunity.
One shot, one kill.
Exactly.
We've had some shooters on screen today.
Yeah,
HPR, Blue, and Coffee have all been really, really good with their lasers. And then Morse code.
Really good with, not lasers, but,
with every other gun in the world.
The missile, the energy blast.
There's a case to even be made with the bombs. I mean,
oh, the bombs are a good one, too. They count as a projectile in this game? Maybe.
I don't know. I wonder if you could, like... Well, you can reflect them for sure, but, like, power...
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure. There's a power
Speaking
shield.
of power shield, I always think it's funny when people power shield to turn up. Honestly, I usually just grab it.
Yeah, it feels like kind of useless, but he's doing it again.
And Puff, from what I saw earlier, was that another stitch?
I don't think that one was. It might have been.
I saw like
a frowny face.
Well, I saw some kind of face on it. I was like, that looks like a lot of like dark marks on the face, and I was like, maybe.
I'll tell you what, the Stitch face looks scary as hell.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is a terrifying image.
They did a great job of making it, as advertised.
Yeah, daunting.
I will say the dot eyes is kind of cool.
Yeah, that one's a little weird. That one's more just like, okay. Kind of creepy.
A little bit. Oh, catching his own turnip after it got caught on the forward air is
kind of cool.
Such a good play by Coffee. I don't know if it was intentional.
Trying to go out there with the cryo on that up B.
One thing I think was a very funny, almost camera trick. You couldn't see the ledge.
Yeah.
On that up B, so maybe Coffee thought, I don't know if I'll make it back on stage or not.
Yeah.
Just because both characters are flying out there, and how often does that happen?
Right. You just never get to see it. It's actually really interesting dynamic.
Camera tricks in this game, I think, are, especially in matchups like these, are very fun to play around with.
Yeah, it's like at least something to think about, right? Like you just want to kind of incorporate whatever weird thing you can to get an advantage.
Oh yeah.
Both players playing so patient, but just got to see if anyone can find an opening. Michael at a much higher percent.
Do you think a down smash kills here?
It depends. Sometimes those hits just don't feel as strong as they could be.
Yeah.
But if you just get that like first hit initial one, that may send you off the side. Just depends on where they're at on the stage, probably.
Are we gonna see Michael running out of jumps?
But catches him on the way down anyway.
Oh my goodness, Coffee, you gotta bite. You gotta go. You gotta slip past.
Mary Poppins. She's landed. Wow.
Oh, down air up smash. Looking like, is that an alt puff combo? You might know better.
I think so. I know they do drill a lot.
I remember seeing H-Box clips like that, but I don't know.
Right.
I can't say I'm a frequent watcher of H-Box streams, especially the alt ones, but
yeah, I definitely am not.
Like most people, I see the clips occasionally.
Yeah, I see the pop-offs against like fugly Andrew in pools and just HBox is like rolling around his room.
Gotta keep the subs up.
Yeah, you gotta make your money. Dot eyes.
Oh.
Gets thrown away though, not quite as valuable.
Michael
See,
looking.
that doesn't
Michael
kill.
looking for the roll in.
Yeah.
For that rest. Crazy.
Shades of Mango. Shades of Armada.
Shades of Mango Armada. Oh. And
Michael really cleaning his spacing up in this game.
Oh yeah. I wonder how much of it is he's got to lead now when he's willing to, you know, and Coffee feels like he's got to overextend to get that hit.
Yeah, like to force the issue versus the other few games, Coffee's been in control. He hasn't had to make these moves. But like even like all these back airs, Michael is hitting just the tip of that foot, you know? Like they're perfectly spaced.
We're getting down to around that time. This game might actually go to a time.
Yeah, 3 stocks still from Michael, and he still holds on to it for now.
Well, it'll be a lot more dependent on Coffee, I think.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, especially with, like you were saying, Coffee now having to kind of force the issue. We'll just have to see, like, if someone decides to take the driver's seat and push the action, push the tempo.
Oh, yeah. And in this matchup, it's hard because it's hard to get in, hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that whole stock. I mean, Michael started at, like, 110 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Died at, like, 180 and got an extra 79 on Coffee.
Maybe we'll see a stock take here.
Oh.
Michael's been really good at edge guarding Peach. And I think it's a factor of he can go out.
Right. It's a tough one for like a Spacey to cover.
Oh yeah.
But Jigglypuff can stay right there with you.
Because the Spacey only gets one chance to hit the you know, like close an open parasol, right?
Right. Because you're trying to
4 and 5.
Yeah. You're trying to like back air off ledge or you know just stay on stage and then jump and try and time it. But Puff can just be floating out there with you.
You know, like the teacher in elementary school. I'll wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder where we'll go at. If we see a game 4, where does Coffee go? Do you think? Maybe a Yoshi story.
Right.
Maybe we won't see it. Is that a Stitch?
Yeah. Oh my God. Coffee is just. He knows the script, I think.
Yeah. He knows what turnips are gonna get.
This is Coffee plot armor. He still has the Stitch.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I was saying before.
I saw the rest.
When
in
the
my
Stitch
mind,
is
I
on the
saw the rest.
Oh gosh, Michael has to go for a rest.
Toss
Never
it out.
mind.
Maybe he meant to toss it down.
I think something like that because you don't just throw a Stitch away,
Yeah,
especially not when you're as good of a player as Coffee.
Oh yeah. I wonder if maybe didn't throw with C-stick, maybe threw with control stick, and that's why got caught up in the move.
Tough. That is a tough break.
Oh, I think we saw a landing. We did.
Okay.
Okay.
Here comes the parasol. Like we said, Michael can cover it.
Oh my goodness. Holding straight up to try and get as many chances as this is possible. Maybe we'll see the.
More chance.
I think this is it. 59 seconds on the clock, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my
Michael's
goodness!
So
Michael's so good at recovering
consider,
too.
Just running away.
There's no shame in that, but I think it's a little early to call it for that. But honestly, with the volatility between these two,
yeah,
I don't know if I'd risk it. Oh my goodness! What good DI!
insane.
Oh my gosh! Coffee looking for one strong hit.
This is so tense. That Stitch really equalized this situation, and here we go. Both players over 100. A strong hit from Peach seals it.
I thought that. I saw that forward air. I thought it was going to drop. Oh my
God,
goodness!
in the air dodge, but Michael's living right now.
10 seconds left.
Oh, Michael, run,
Oh
run,
my goodness,
buddy.
Does he know? 5.
Run, buddy. He just saw the timer.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think Michael knew until that 5 popped on the screen.
And then he was like, oh wait,
Oh,
I gotta.
shit. I'm going under Battlefield now.
I gotta go under. Energy ball under Battlefield, my beloved.
That was so crazy.
That was such a good game.
And And we were right. The Yoshi's is coming out. I think that Coffee wants to try and prevent what just happened from happening again.
Yeah. Although, one thing, I don't even think, that wasn't really intentional.
It
right?
wasn't.
It was absolutely not intentional.
But it's almost
It's
impossible on this stage, right?
Oh, yeah.
So-
It's a factor of the matchup, right? If we see Morse Code Coffee, we're going to see something like that again. I've
Right.
seen a lot of Morse Code Dirt Boy sets.
Sure.
Dirt Boy, another Peach player. You know, those also tend to, like, you get 1 or 2 timeouts. It's just a faction of, like, it takes a long time to set up the interactions we're going to have. And,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
when we both live forever, yeah, it's, you know, we have to have a lot of interactions, and they take a minute.
Yeah, but so far, Michael got kind of a gimp on
Kind
that
of.
first stock, and it's going to be an uphill battle now for Coffee the rest of the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Michael is not somebody who cares if he has to just like float around and fuck around.
Oh, yeah.
He's just going to do what he's got to do.
I think we might see a little bit more risk from Puff.
Yeah, he's got a lead. It's a small stage, and it might be beneficial for him to kind of force an issue and just try and steamroll through this one.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, I mean, even on the mental side of things, send
That's
a
a
message
lot.
to Coffee and say, you can't take me to Yoshi's.
Yeah. No. Take somewhere new. Nice forward air, but if you're Coffee, you gotta take this stock and you gotta take it soon.
Yeah. Another thing about this stage, all right, that's
Looking like
good
box
up there.
up there off the top.
Absolutely. You get less time to do what Coffee was just doing, which is pull those turnips, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
Puff's going to be closer to you. And honestly, the turnips have been huge for Coffee.
Oh,
Those
yeah, what,
couple
3 stitches so
Yeah, 3 stitches, a beam sword that didn't really get much use, but it's cool.
Yeah, and a Mr. Saturn, which got even less use.
Yeah,
but
that actually was just murdered in cold blood as soon
Oh,
as he
yeah.
was pulled.
I mean,
but-
he made it. He was contractually obligated to show up to that.
Yes,
All right, you know,
yeah.
he was on the contract.
Had
You
to make
know,
an appearance.
you know how it goes. Like,
But we didn't really have enough money to pay him for more than about 5 seconds.
yeah, it's just a quick cameo.
It's okay. I'll invoice him later. Anyway, Michael is way up now.
Yeah, Michael's way up.
Seeming like Coffee maybe a little shaken from that last game, like not being able to clutch it out.
Oh yeah,
Because now Michael's
it's
running
such
away
a
with it.
mental battle to go the full.
This
you know,
matchup especially.
It's just such a grind.
Like Melee itself is a very mental game.
Oh yeah.
And then you factor in the fact that you've got to play a exhausting, constantly thinking chess match for sometimes 8 whole minutes per match.
Oh yeah.
It's rough. And Michael is about to pick this one up, it looks like.
I think we'll see Michael take this game. Do you think we come back?
There's almost no way you come back, right? I don't know. Like,
Maybe Coffee sticks to his guns.
he might.
And I honestly, I respect someone who sticks to their guns like this.
Normally, I feel that way too, but it's hard to see what kind of game plan Coffee was even trying to go for.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he could try again, but what is he trying?
Exactly.
Yeah, what is he cooking? I don't know. He just got 3 stocked, you know?
Yeah, got 3 stocks.
I think I'd like to see a stage change, but Coffee's #1 in India, right? He knows a lot better than me.
Oh yeah.
I'm number 7 in South Bend. There's
Yeah.
a big difference. We got a large gap there. So
Oh yeah.
knows a whole lot better than me. So you go back to Yoshi's if you want to, big dog.
Doing a soul search on the CSS screen.
Yeah, I think he's having the same conversation with himself as we're having right now.
Pokemon Stadium. An interesting choice.
Okay.
Maybe thinking my up air is more likely to be used as a kill move than yours.
Right, Phantom.
Phantom hit. Your spacing was perfect, Michael. Look what it got you. 6%.
You lose. You lose the interaction.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, kind of just going for it. Here's that
Oh my
kind of
goodness.
fancier one.
Getting the double hit.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think that turnip hit Puff back down into it,
That's kind of cool.
which, you know, a very cool rest punish from, you know, a character you don't really see rest punish that much.
Yeah, optimal.
Is that?
That's another stitch.
Oh my God. We'll see. We'll see if
This is so scary. Oh, catch it? No.
Oh.
Okay, he wanted to. You could see.
you could see in his eyes, little puff, round eyes.
And now we're back to where Michael's done best. He's done great work on that edge against Peach.
Coffee taking a big old deep breath.
Yeah, probably preparing for what he's about to have to sit through then. Because Puff with a lead is tough.
Oh yeah. Is that? No, it isn't.
I would maybe check the disc if that was another stage. Check the USB.
Yeah, check the game files. I don't know if this is, but we'll see another turnip maybe.
Yeah, it's
One thing I think Coffee doesn't need to be so. There's
here he is.
Saturn.
He'll be here still now. He did not go off stage that time.
He'll be moving.
Is he still here?
Maybe despawn. Dang.
That would be so sad. He just got here. That's the total 5 seconds we were talking about.
Yeah, he was in for 5 seconds. He said he wanted to be at the, he wanted to, right before the end credits, but.
Mr. Saturn sitting down in the meeting saying, look, I need to appear on Pokemon Stadium. I need to be on Battlefield.
Yep.
Because everyone knows that's what Mr. Saturn sounds like.
Oh, yeah. He's a very busy guy. He's got a lot of, a lot of people want the Saturn.
I used to drive a Saturn.
Oh, nice.
It's a shit car. It's real bad.
Oh, my goodness. Coffee. Oh, we get one more shot here, maybe.
This is scary. If you get killed right here as Coffee, 2 stocks is hard in a game 5. But I mean, even at 140 now.
Yeah, you gotta hope you get a lucky down smash next stock, maybe another stitch.
Yeah, this is all uphill from here for Coffee.
Oh my goodness. These two just barely spacing. And that'll not gonna do it! What good DI! Holy crap!
And the Pokemon pick maybe really not paying off so far.
But like we said, we needed to do something different. And
Yeah,
it does pay off right there.
Yeah, the duality of it, right? It goes both ways.
We both have some lateral kill moves, and
now we can both live a little
Are we gonna
longer.
see it?
Oh, and now it actually really does pay off.
We did see a very weird camera glitch there,
I did
where
see
it like
that.
kind of like it didn't know quite what to do.
It showed the abyss.
For a moment we saw it all.
We peered into the abyss and we saw the script.
I think in 3 turnips we're gonna see a stitch. Is what the one line I got to read. What about you?
Both of our pupils are completely wide, just black.
It's just dilated.
Someone get acid on the stream. I'm ready for the next game.
I think we've got one more turnip until
the stitch. Yeah.
Until the stitch. This next one will be it.
Gotta pull one.
Okay, but imagine.
That would have been amazing.
Come on.
You were fed fake information.
The Abyss can lie too. Oh, they both rolled away. Both of them scared about what's coming next. We are just over the halfway tick of this game.
Yeah. Kind of in the same situation as in terms of stocks as the first game that had the timeout.
Yeah. I don't like when commentators always bring up the time, but especially with the stock values remaining, I think it's a little something to be considered, especially when both of them are like trying to kill with these lateral moves on a stage that
it's just a lot harder to do that.
Yeah, a lot harder to get it.
Yeah, and it seems like every single time they've been hit with the lateral move, it's been on the opposite side of the stage.
Oh yeah, they just get hit across the stage. It's like, oh my goodness.
But it speaks to how good these players are picking their positions.
Exactly.
Like, okay, I could be willing to get hit by a bear right here, but it's because he's right here, and I know I'm going to go the other way. Like, that's it's something that they're just constantly thinking. It's really cool to see their mentalities through their play right now.
Something very interesting I saw a little bit ago was Michael doing a really good job of SDIing the Peach down air.
Oh, yeah.
And not getting hit by any kind of follow-up. Puff one of the few characters that can do that as a floaty.
That happened on the game that there was a timeout, game 3. He was about to die.
Oh my goodness, both of them living. At the same percent, one stock difference.
So a true 1 stock lead here for Michael, and it turns into
3. Oh my goodness.
This is scary. In a game 5. We're on the verge of a reverse 3-0 here for Michael.
That'll be big. Oh my goodness. You know, we can't count Coffee out yet. Obviously, Coffee took those first 2 games.
We can't, but at this point, with the timer now, Coffee has to hustle.
Coffee's got to, you know, put in that little bit of extra effort. Oh, and you can't be doing that. You got to grab. Homie, you got to go. Oh, and a dot eyes that would have done it too. Oh my goodness.
Because yeah, like even though the down smash hits there, like you have to understand the reward from that move is not going to. It's not going to get you what you need.
Yeah, playing more neutral, and obviously could DI through enough this time.
Fishing for a stitch now. I don't know if you've got the luck left, buddy. After 3 stitches, 4 stitches.
4 stitches now.
My God.
Yeah, I don't know if the luck's going to be there for you, but you know. Sometimes a Peach player knows the soil, as it were.
It's true. It's true. I thought that was funny for a second.
That would have been crazy. Coffee trying so hard to just muscle in anything.
Yeah, because the problem is, like, you want to be aggressive, but there's a reason why this matchup has to be played this way.
Yup.
It's not easy to just say, okay, foot on the gas now.
Yeah, I can't hold W. I have to.
Yeah. Got to mix in some A and D. You know?
Oh yeah.
A little bit of S.
You get it. You get it. I'll puff grab you now. I heard that regrab and I thought Peach had it.
Yeah. That's normally what you see.
Oh my goodness.
This would be insane if Coffee could
I
manage
don't.
to take the stock here.
I
but
don't think Coffee can make it. I just don't think there's enough time on.
And
Oh,
it
is that
doesn't
it?
even matter.
It doesn't even matter. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Michael
Good stuff
closes
from Michael
out.
for getting the reverse 3-0.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know, a lot of
incredible.
mental fortitude needed to do that
Huge.
normally. In a matchup like this, holy cow. A lot of discipline.
Michael, 41 billion IQ.